and you got the boy in tow. He's been left. You've got two of these huge zombies in front of you. The mist is swirling. Now it looks like it's starting to form like a vortex around you. It's sort of like as you look at on like the Weather Channel or something with the hurricanes swirling there in the water.
Yeah.
This is basically what's going on with
We're
the
like
mist.
in the base of a tornado or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Arian, you're up first. Again.
Whoa! All right. Well,
You're
as the zombies are coming forward, my bow snaps up, and as my bow is coming up, I am going to use a bonus action to mark the one on the right with Hunter's Mark.
Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Nice.
He already used that. He chugged that while we were
He's
jogging.
burning the spell slot to use Hunter's Mark. I'm happy. I love it.
And
So that's the bonus action. You've got Hunter's Mark on him.
now, I haven't had a chance to use one of the
You just
little-
drag the zombie thing onto the zombie, right? I think, right, David?
So
Yeah, or-
you have you have to attack first, and we'll see if you we'll see if you hit. So go ahead and roll your attack, which you do hit, 22 versus the zombie. Now you've got your let's see. Your damage is going to be 10. Now you're going to add your Hunter's Mark on there as well, right? So in the future, let's see let's open up your character sheet. On your actions, you should have Hunter's Mark. Okay, so
yeah, he dropped it one time already, but it obviously didn't work.
all right. So on your character sheet on the Actions tab, make sure your actions, the bottom button on the right hand side on the very bottom says Actions. Now you'll see that it has the Hunter's Mark icon pop up. Next time you'll want to just take that and drop it on your sheet. Drop it on you in the tracker. So
on me.
yeah,
Okay.
you drop it
Okay,
on you.
alright, yeah.
It works the same way as sneak attack because it's self only. Now you can go ahead and roll damage, and we'll take your 7. So go ahead and roll damage. You'll see that it disappears. It may not disappear because of it. Yeah, it does. Okay, so your Hunter's Mark does 5, so we'll do a total of 10 plus the 5 from the other roll. That's a total of 15 damage
Awesome.
on the zombie. Wow, very nice. Yeah, this arrow, I mean, just basically takes a huge portion of its rotting flesh, and just the arrow takes a bunch of skin off, and you can see that this skin is now hanging on the rock behind it as it hits the rock and just sticks in. Your arrow sticks into the rock.
No
Very
shit.
nice. All right.
Okay.
Any
and
other
then I'm
movement?
going. Yes.
as he dips way back. Nice, I like it. Keyleth, you're up. These things are very slow too. And when you hit this thing, its arm lobs off, bloop, and it looks like its arm is now crawling towards everyone.
No shit.
Oh hell no!
Yeah.
I'm like moving towards this, like a little bit sideways, so I'm clear of everyone. And I take my longbow from my back. Take an arrow.
All right. Attack away.
Look at it and say, "You're going in."
Its eyeless sockets are just staring you down, Keyleth. Attack away, sir. Anytime.
He's getting it right there. He's getting it.
It's a hit, 14. Alright, so you do a total of 5 damage to it. Very nice. As it still starts to, crawl towards you, and also you strike off one of its extremities as well.
Jesus.
As its
One of
arm
its legs.
Yeah, one of its, and he's hopping towards you. He's hopping, and his other leg is basically just hopping by itself. Poof. All right, let's go with the.
What the hell is going on with those
Right. Okay, the first zombie moves up
hubs up?
and attacks. I guess that would be that's Keyleth? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah, and the leg hops up and tries to kick B in the ass. So the old ass kicking contest. So this thing is going to claw at you. Keyleth, you are hit with a 14. And you are hit for a total of 2 slashing damage.
Phew.
The leg tries to kick
Was
B.
that a hit?
A critical.
I love it. So you're going to take...
Go B.
Yeah,
Go
you're going
B.
to take some serious ass-kicking damage there. You're going to take a total of 7 damage from this thing kicking you in the ass.
Damn.
I figured since I'm facing that way, you probably got between the plate mail where the kneecap is.
I think that's probably where it got. Yeah, I think that's where it hit you. Sure. So, for old Crom here, you're going to get a couple of attacks.
Okay.
The arm crawls up to you, and this thing is quick. This thing, uses his finger and drags its arm in it, and then it takes a very. It actually kind of hops about 4 feet into the air and slashes at you.
Damn you, fiend.
And it misses with a 14.
Oh, wow, man.
Now the
I
zombie
like
is going to
that
try to take
dodge
its
out
other
there.
hand and slam you with it, missing.
God,
All right,
Crom
so
is
Malachi,
bobbing
you're
and
up.
weaving, son. Damn.
Yeah.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Well, Sybil,
Malik.
the boy is close.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby. Just chill. Just chill.
Well, yeah, he's supposed he's
Obviously,
right
they dropped
there.
him over there, yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't seen it. She just senses
B
the
and
boy
I-
is close.
We're on the same page right now.
Malachi briefly
We're gonna
considers
need a
trying to
drink
turn
after
these
this?
things, but figures since there's only 2 of them, we might as well just beat the crap out of them. So
Exactly.
instead,
Oh, there's not
I'm
2
gonna-
because all of a sudden 6 more appear around you. No, I'm just kidding.
B, we're gonna need a drink regardless if this happens
just
or not.
kidding.
So yeah,
It was then that brave Sir Robert ran away.
exactly.
I did not run away.
I'm gonna cast a bless spell on. I can pick 3 people. So it looks like Arian, Keyleth, and Crom have been hitting pretty good. So I'll go with them.
I haven't hit shit all game. Just saying. But yeah, I'll take it. What sort of sorcery is this, priest?
You feel like a radiant energy flow
My
over
fucking-
you,
my
guiding
nipples
your
are,
actions.
like getting hard and stuff. What's going on, priest?
This will help you with combat.
I see many uses for this.
I would actually imagine that would make your nipples hard.
Of course it does. That.
I'm talking like armor piercing hard.
I mean, I've got a kind of a little chubby starting too, man.
I didn't say that. Malachi,
Uh-oh.
anything else for you?
The boat is
Oh.
coming.
I move back a bit and then pass the puck to B.
B, you're up.
Oh my goodness.
That's a hit, B.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised, I'll be honest.
Minimum damage,
Wow.
3, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the bless.
Nice shot there, B.
Yeah, and as you hit it, its other arm lops off.
No, this one has one leg and one arm.
Oh, yeah, well, one arm lops off, so now he's got one arm and the opposite leg missing. So
Okay.
So at least he's balanced.
He is. He is
Exactly.
balanced. He's still hopping along there.
All right,
Okay.
I'm going after the Zambi, Dave.
You going after the Zambi?
Away from this succulent piece of female flesh, you fiend.
I've never been more happy to be a dwarf.
Officially a bearded dwarf. That's a hit with an 18.
Blah! Feel the wrath of Crom! I kind of like fucking. I pull it over top of my head and bring it straight down, Dave. Like his whole body kind of like
Gallagher style.
implodes. You know?
I like it.
And once it gets to the bottom, then it explodes. You know, once I bunch all of his body together, then it just.
I like it. I like it. So this other arm, as this Miss Zombie dies, its arm just instantly just kind of shrivels up. Looks like a little mini petrified hand now.
I see that. As soon as I see that, I take my movement over here. I'm gonna go help out the dwarf.
What's up with the grunts, Sir Crom? Irian, you're
It
up.
just came out, Dave. I pass it. I'm sorry.
I am going to try to shoot the remaining So my zombie's dead.
Your zombie
You use a
is
bonus.
dead,
You
yeah.
can use a bonus action to transfer your Hunter's Mark to this one.
Sure can.
Oh, you can?
Yep. Thanks
course
for
you can.
thanks for reading the spell.
I've read the spell and I didn't notice that part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
Yeah,
very
at the
handy.
bottom, yeah. At the bottom, it's as a bonus action, you can transfer it to another target. So you don't have to burn another spell slot, man.
I was
Pretty
getting
epic,
ready
dude.
to.
Pretty epic. Pretty epic.
I love it.
You've still
All
got
right,
to hit
well-
it though. You still got to hit it, area.
All right, so I will.
And not us.
Do I have to
Minus
replace-
2.
Yeah, minus 2, dude. There's all
do
kinds
I-
of cover here.
Well, hang on
God.
just a second. Hold on just a second.
Gonna put another hole in Crom's back.
Right. This poultice is finally starting to work his magic too. I've almost forgotten about that. I glare at the priest. Oh, he's getting into position. Tactically.
All right, so I move there.
All right.
Do I have to put the token on the little thing back on myself since it said it?
It's already on.
Yeah.
It lasts for 10. It lasts for a minute, so it will last for 10 rounds.
Okay.
Well, I thought when I shot it, I thought it said that it expired, so I didn't know if I had to put
Yeah,
it back
it
on
looks
there
like
or
you
not.
put another one on there. So, but
Okay.
if you didn't hit, it would last for 10 rounds. Because you see that D:10, then that means that it lasts for 10 rounds.
Okay,
But
so
that's for the bless though.
Oh yeah, that is for bless. So yeah, you
Yeah.
go do your attack first. Yeah, I should probably read the syntax a little better.
so don't put the token, the little
Not
thing
yet.
on myself again.
Not yet.
Not yet. You
Oh, I
got
think I
yet,
did
baby.
accidentally.
Not yet, baby.
he thinks he's gonna hit, Crom.
He seems pretty confident.
He's confident,
I like it. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there.
and he hit. So go ahead and roll.
Now you drop it over there.
Wow, that thing goes
Holy
down.
crap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there
17 damage. Yeah.
What the hell? That was my kill.
Consider it
max
payment for
damage.
all the times you've stolen kills from me.
All right. So as you kill this Miss Zombie, the leg shrivels up, and the arm shrivels up, and you're out of combat.
I'm gonna
I'll
rush
walk
up
over
to the boy.
Dave. He's
along
over
with
here.
Crom.
Over here, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm that zombie that's laying there. I'm just going in and removing the arrow that I put in
Break
him.
your arrow. You break it as you pull it out.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for other zombies.
Yeah.
I
I'm
went
just
in-
gonna like pick this boy up like a sack of potatoes, Dave, and like put
Sure.
him on my shoulder.
He's
I wanna
breathing. He's
inspect him.
conscious.
Oh, he's awake. Oh, I didn't know he was awake. Okay.
No, he's breathing. He's conscious,
Okay,
but he's
okay.
he's basically he's out. He's
Okay,
passed
yeah.
out from shock or something. Now, as for Sybil, she pulls out this tube, this scroll tube, and she starts to and she's unrolling this scroll and starting to looks like she's starting to like glance over the scroll. Oh yeah, and she's just sitting there back and forth rocking. What else are you guys doing now that you're out of combat?
I'm gonna bring the boy on my shoulders back over here and just watch this chick do what she's doing.
I want to inspect the boy, see if medically, make sure nothing else is wrong with him.
I'll hold him out to you.
Yeah, the little boy is fine. He's got a couple, scrapes on his back.
Couple of boo-boos.
Yeah, he's got some bumps and bruises from being drug around by his ankle by a zombie. But other than that, he seems to be okay. And Sybil, after she, takes this scroll out of this tube and unrolls it and starts to read it, all of a sudden she kind of snaps out of it and she says, I don't know what had come over me. And she says, there is the boy. The boy is the key.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What do you mean the key?
I just sense that the boy is the key.
The key to what?
That is all I know. I just had a vision, as in the boy was a key. He's the key to all of this.
Maybe we should talk about this in
The
my
key
room
to
later.
all of this?
Yes, maybe we can do that, Crom.
No, all right. Shall we make our way back to the inn? His mother would be glad to see him. Maybe even appreciate him to see him.
So what is the first thing a murder hobo does after combat ends?
Kill Sybil, right?
Checking the bodies.
There you go. There you go. So yes, there is some loot on the
Oh, seriously?
on the zombies. Yeah, there are.
I was waiting till you were finished with Sybil and everything to say it. Then I was going to look in the pockets.
So as you're kind of giving these zombies a once over, now these are dressed as you would probably figure farmers, but their clothing doesn't match this area, which is actually pretty strange. Now the farmers in the Moonsea are wearing totally different clothes. Just your basic, types of shirts and pants and maybe some overalls.
I know. I've won a pile of these clothes off of these rubes. So, yeah,
yeah, as they leave the crossing in naked. Yeah, exactly. Crom
I even got a couple
he's
of farm.
ruthless.
I've got a couple of farm deeds here as well. I mean, we need to get this sorted eventually.
You're playing stir poker with the wrong people.
Well, like I said, there's only hard legs in this town, dwarf. We need some more females. As I ogle this fucking blue-eyed goddess before me. Oh.
And then I punch him in the arm.
Oh, whoa, easy, dwarf. Yeah, I am not some anvil for you to be swinging your mallet at.
We remember watching Crom intentionally lose the first couple rounds of strip poker, so everyone would be distracted.
I was already like half naked to start.
That was just to lure him in.
Somebody's got to break the ice, exactly.
Yeah. So these zombies or farmers, they're wearing a more heavy fur-lined clothing. Something that you would definitely not see around here, especially this time of maybe during a heavy winter.
It's no ways it's cold enough to require this type of clothing. Either they were killed long ago or they're not from this area.
Where's the grunt after that? So as old Keyleth is rifling through their pockets, you find go ahead, Keyleth.
I find it strange, and I want to.
I love it.
Yeah, look a little bit more into it. See if I can't recognize something.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Or?
Yeah,
because as you're looking at all the coins,
well,
you're looking at the coins and the trinkets that you're pulling out of their pocket, and none of these coins are recognizable, Keyleth. Not any of them. These coins are not like your typical coin that would be minted in the Sword Coast. These coins are stamped with a crowned raven clutching a sword on one side, and on the other side, there's on the gold pieces, there's like a wolf. On the silver piece, there's just a raven with no crown. Then on the copper, there's like a rat. So these coins have definitely been minted in another area, but what their value, you would imagine that they're probably worth 250 gold. Now, Sybil, she also tells you, you are going to need this, my friends. You're going to need this. And she has the scroll, and she's kind of pointing. You are going to.
Did she
need
suddenly
this.
turn into a half goat woman?
Calm
she
down,
doesn't.
calm down, fair lady. What are we going to
And
need?
she draws close to everybody, and she says, "You will need this. This will protect you." And what it is
Protect us?
she tells you it's a scroll of protection from good and evil.
Whoa.
Are you sure? You sure you won't need it? I mean, you guys seem to need the holy water. That's
Hush,
why
Arian.
I gave it to
I'll
him.
protect the maiden myself. Crom has her back. Don't worry about it.
So as the boy starts to come to, Sybil, she goes back down into her the state of where she's in a like her legs are cross Indian style, and she's starting to rock back and forth again.
Oh my God.
And it seems like she's become very distressed, and it actually looks like her skin is starting to pale.
Oh shit.
Do I have any idea what's going on with her?
You have no clue. You've never seen this before. She could be cursed. She could have something invading her body.
If
But
I
all
weren't
of a sudden-
already 10
Oh
feet
my
away
God.
from her, I might would take a step back.
Or smash her head in, right? So
Right.
all of a sudden she says, and she's rocking back and forth, she says, the mist have come to take us all into a place of great darkness. Evil lurks within. An evil that only those of conviction have hope of destroying. There's my grunt.
Are you okay, woman? You don't seem to be in your right mind right now.
What the hell
And then
is
she
going
goes
on?
into a couple of other, rants, and then she just kind of passes out. She's still breathing, though. You check her.
Yeah. I scoop her up then, Dave.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take the child. You carry the nut bar.
Yeah, let's get back to the end.
I got her. All right. I make sure to inappropriately grab her, as I pick her up.
Doesn't seem like she's wearing any underwear. Or
Oh my God.
I'd like to make sure I'm close enough to Grom so I can continue to Gib smack him on the back of the head.
I'm taking the back and I'm looking around and looking over my shoulder because I don't trust the shit of
Marion.
it.
Arian, this woman smells really good.
Grom, control yourself. We're in the midst of a dangerous situation.
There's been nothing but men at the inn for the past 3 weeks, dude.
I'm sure they taught you how to deal with that.
Do I need to shop something?
I got this. Don't worry. I'm just jesting, friends. I would never do anything to an unconscious woman against her will.
As long as we're in front of
Eeriness
us.
starts to intensify. You start to head back towards Flan.
Yeah, let's hoof it back to the inn.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yeah, we're going back to the
hoofing it
end.
back.
My bow is drawn and there's an arrow at the string, but it's not pulled back.
Okay, and the mist is the thickest that you've ever seen it.
Whoa,
The
shit.
fog and the mist are growing so thick that you lose track of your other companions around you. To
Oh my
where
God.
You can't even see 5 inches in front of you.
Krob? B? Caleb? Malachi?
Hey, everybody put a shoulder,
Arian!
put a hand on the shoulder of the person in front of you.
Hey guys, did you run off from me? I'm in the last one. I'm like,
All of the sounds that you hear from your companions, you can hear them, but they are all muffled. Basically, when you hear, everyone screaming for one another, all talking is muffled and mangled. And
Lord.
everybody's
drawing my
starting to
blade.
see the mist seem to take on grotesque shapes.
Oh my God.
And they're starting to echo back the sounds that you're making. And then all of a sudden you start to hear the moans.
Oh sweet Jesus.
Like from all of the zombies, you start to hear more bats starting to chirp. And then all of a sudden the tension breaks as the mist starts to thin, letting you see the landscape again. And it's a very, very, very low mist as it settles towards the ground. And you all see one another. You're all about 10, 15 feet apart.
There you are.
Something is definitely wrong, though. Because the air
What
is
the hell
really
was
cold.
that?
Yeah, I can
There's
like
a
see that. My
very-
breath and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, very light frost on the ground.
Well, now that I think of it, those of you that get cold really quick probably should have taken the clothes off those zombies.
All of the beautiful trees of the forest that were around you, as the fog settles, as the mist settles, all of the trees are bare. They're naked, with
Oh my
just
God.
several leaves clinging to them. In front of you, you see that there is a wooden sign that's resting on the path. Next to the sign, you see that there is a dead cow.
Oh Jesus.
You touch the cow, you kind of poke at it, sort of like poking Keyleth in the cage. Really.
Yeah. What does the sign say, Dave? I look at the sign.
And the dead cow is frozen by
Oh
the
my
frigid
God.
air as you see the frosty air coming out of your nostrils and your mouth from breathing. It's partially eaten by vermin. There's also a dark, sticky liquid that stains the sign. And as you read the sign, Crom, it says, "Welcome to Barovia."
Oh my God. Where in the world is Barovia? And how did we get here, guys?
And that's where we'll end the adventure.